I thought I'd do a bit of a cooking vid. It's not really much of a cooking video, mind, so don't get too excited. So I've got my steak cut chips in the air fryer. They're from Aldi. I have got in my oven, I've got my Beyond Burgers cooking from frozen. Defrosted in the microwave a few minutes, they're soon defrosted, and then chuck them straight into the oven for about 15 minutes. I have got some of these fantastic brioche buns from Warburton's that are marked vegan friendly, and I thought before they turn, because with the weather being as it is, we've sort of had a bit of a heat wave, haven't we? Although my body wouldn't know it. I thought I would get them used up before, before they turned. I'm just popping in my pan now some onions, frozen onions. These are great. Amythyst, sliced red onions. They're just easy and they just go, straight in the pan. No messing. I've got a few bits of frozen veg that are great. I'm talking from a point of view of somebody who has hand issues, that struggles with cutting things up. Peeling, chopping and all that is just a huge no-no for me with my arthritis. So, yeah. I need to do another trip to Tesco's, which I'm going to do sometime this week, because my mum's going to give me a hand. Hey, just going to put some of these in my little coffee holder. These are the sachets from Nescafe. These are coconut lattes with coconut milk in. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me just put these in there. Recycling. So there we have it. Nothing exciting, I know, but I just thought I'd do just a little thing to camera. So yeah, I did do a makeup video earlier on, but I haven't uploaded it. I weren't really in the mood. But I've done it, but I haven't uploaded it. So I'm hoping that the kitchen is going to have its revamping soon. We are in the waiting stage still for things to happen. So we'll see what happens. I need a spoon. Wait for this kitchen to be sorted out, because then I can actually get into things and do stuff, and it'll be so much easier for me. But I'm trying to run down some of my stuff that I've got in the freezers, just so I can condense everything into one freezer, because at the minute I've got an upright freezer, but I've also got an under the counter freezer. And I've got an under-counter fridge that I really, really struggle with massively. So I'm hoping that the next stage of things is going to happen soon. I have had somebody contact me to see what the latest is from the housing, and I'm like, you know more than me. No idea. I had a lady come out and she'd done an assessment and a bit of a list and see what can be done, what can't be done. I really don't know, to be honest. it's just a waiting game now. But I'm hoping if I get the kitchen all adapted and everything, that the 2 under counter ones can go and I can have an upright fridge freezer, and I can get into things nice and easily. The kitchen will be so much wider because there'll be more space. So that's the plan anyway, so it's just a case of waiting now. But it'll be good when it's done, because I'm absolutely desperate for this to happen for me. It would be huge to get this done. And then the doorways to be sorted out, and then there's bits and pieces to be done in the bathroom. The lady that came out, I mean, she was on about there is a chance they may want you to move again, and I'm like, I just burst into tears when she told me that. But she says that's a possibility, but I'm like, wherever you move me, there is always going to be an obstacle in the way of some sort of thing, you know. And she said that's why I'm here now, to help. So if you do have to move again, then we have to have it ready for you to move into. And we've got some bungalows that aren't too far away from where I am, that are mainly obviously for elderly, but in my case it's like I can turn a room, if need be, into a bedroom, and we'll just manage. I mean, we'll see what happens. A part of me would love my own garden space and everything, I really would, because then I could put me catio for my cats, and you know, I could do what I want to do in my own space, but we'll see. We will see. Oh God, I'm so itchy. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not one of these vloggers that does like a massive exciting things, you know, they go places and do stuff, day trips out and all that stuff. That's not me. So if you're expecting that kind of a vlog, then sorry, I'm such a letdown. But I do what I can. You know, washing machine's about to take off, I think. I've got a plate ready. Yeah, I also want a dishwasher, so I can just, can I show you the kitchen? So this is my kitchen space. I think I'm easier to flip it. Hang on. So you'll have to excuse some of the carnage. This is my kitchen. I'll start from the doorway. Going round. These cupboards need lowering because I can't reach them. At the minute I've got this, which is my makeshift cupboard, because it's so difficult for me to get things. So all my mugs live here, and then I've got all my bits and pieces just sitting on the top there, which is a bit frustrating for my cleaner when she comes, but I just have to live with it. This is my under counter, the fridge. That is a pain in the arse for me. I've got bits and bobs in there, but I don't really use a fridge as easily because I can't get to the bottom of it, and pulling the shelf, you know, the drawer at the bottom and things like that is a pain. So yeah, it's just tough. These cupboards I'm hoping we'll be able to have drawer spaces put in, but the idea is this area will turn into a food prep area. So it'll be lowered, so I can then get my chair underneath and I can do my meal prepping on here. I've asked for plugs and sockets and things, so I can put things like easily for me to get hold of. So like my 1 cup that I use to use my, which is this thing over here, which I make a drink with. So I can get to that nice and easily, and whatever else I need maybe on that area. Yeah, and then, excuse the chaos. but I'm hoping that these sides will be lowered a little bit. Sink will be adapted, so I'll have the taps on the side here instead of that at the back, and maybe have one of those like a shower hose type thing there, you know, so I can direct the water to wherever I want it to go. That is a possibility. The washing machine area will be here still. The dryer will end up the other end of the kitchen, so towards this way. And then I've asked if the sink can be moved over a bit, then I can have a dishwasher space going over here. At the minute this is the under sink crap cupboard. Nothing exciting. And then there is where the meter is, but also I've put my recycling things in there at the minute, just so they're out of the way because there is no room. These cupboards that are up high need lowering, just like this one there. So I've asked if it can be dropped down to sort of like the next tile down, if you like, so it just is above that air fryer, but then the sides would be a bit lower, so it'll all proportion itself out. But what the lady has said she's going to potentially do, she's put in the plans, is to have, so from this end of the kitchen there will all be a blank space, because I want this area gone. This is my freezer there, my under counter freezer. So she said if we just have all this just blocked off, this cupboard area hopefully, which is like the understairs cupboard, but it's by the door because we're in a flat, remember. So this area is hopefully going to be blocked off, it's going to be put through, and then have a cupboard area here for so it's like flipping it, so instead of being out in the hallway it'll be here forward facing into the kitchen. I forgot my pan still on with my onions, let me just knock them off. And then the fridge, this is my freezer, and that'll go over here. My son's fridge freezer will also go over in this area here, and then I'm going to have a fridge freezer here, so all this area will be like appliances basically for me to be able to get to nice and easy. And then there'll be a counter space and cupboard here, as above the dryer, and that will be that. So, you know, it just gives that bit of extra space and utilises the area, and I've got extra sockets and things, so it's where I can reach them, no struggling. So that's the plan for in here. So yeah, so that's hopefully what's going to be happening. So at the minute we're just waiting. Right, I'm gonna, everything's dinging. So I've got my brioche buns. These are gorgeous. I was in Tesco's and I just thought, I wonder if they've got something that I could have instead of, there were some buns of theirs. Got this as well, which I'm going to use. My Leon's burger sauce. Bloody love this. I get this from Asda. Okay, so I'm going to get... So that hopefully is what's going to be happening. And hopefully there won't be too long a wait now. Because they have to complete in a 2-year window. And I will have moved here 2 years in August. So yeah, we're getting to that stage now of where things have to be sorted. It's just a little bit in that jar, so I'm going to put that back for another burger. Right, let's get my burgers out. These are my favourite burgers in the world, I tell you. They're gorgeous. I don't care you know, some people are like, oh, they're expensive for what they are. And I'm like, do you know what? I don't give a monkeys, because these are just beautiful. Ah, see, this is what I mean. The struggle is real of where to put stuff and things. Stress, I tell you, it's horrible. Anyway, now then, how can I do this? Because these are going to be hot. Ah, it's hot. These burgers are amazing though, honestly, they really are, they're gorgeous. I've got my chips to come out the air fryer. I'll do that in a sec. I'm not very creative, I've got to say, because I struggle massively in the kitchen. Because everything is high up and out the way, and I can't do a lot of things. It's shit. Love onions. Right. Here's my burgers. I'm just going to go and get my chips out from the air fryer. So there we have it. This is it. This is my food for this evening. The only meal I've had today. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hungry. Right, I'm gonna go. 'Cause I need to eat. So I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.